All right, 10th and last mission of the short campaign. Um, One house cleaning thing, my air guy that crashed at the Cauldron, we repaired his aircraft, but when he crashed, he should be wounded for 1d3 turns. So he's wounded, and it doesn't really matter because he's not coming back. He won't. This is the last mission. So we rolled, and we got a 3 for clear skies on the last turn. And remember, we drew the weather forecast so we can change the weather anytime we want. Would have been nice to get that earlier, but doesn't matter. And we drew a perfect mission for the last one. Fly to H2, and we've got our choice of what to roll on when we get there. So we take 4 fighters. We'll take our 2 aces. This is the aircraft and pilot we purchased last time, so we'll go ahead and take him. And we'll take one of our veterans. So we've got a pretty good experienced group here. All right, so we also pulled out a new 10-sided die to see if we can change our luck. So everyone takes off, and we go diagonal. So 3 is nothing. We'll go diagonal again. 1 is nothing. And here we are. C4, C5, or C6. So C4 is all fighters. C5 is an enemy raid. So it's going to be fighters and IL-2s. C6 is a deep raid, which is going to be bombers and fighters. I think we'll roll on C6. This dice has been unfriendly to me the whole game, so we'll see what it does. 4 on C6, 1d3 P2s, 1d3 plus 1, 239 fighters. So the P2s is a 3, and the fighters is a 1. So I'll go ahead and grab those and be right back. All right, so we drew our 6 P2s and our 2 fighters. Our 2 fighters, we drew a experienced and a green, so not great for the Soviets. We rolled for surprise, and we rolled a 10, and we had a +1. Actually, we had a +3, so it would have been 13, so we get +2 initiative on our first one, on our first roll. So we have freedom of action. I wish I had some offensive cards, but I've got all defensive. So we'll go ahead and attack this guy with our freedom of action. 5, we miss. They fire back with 2 gunners. They both miss. He's done. He's going to do the same thing. Try our new green die. 6, 1 hit using a beat. 2. Roll against a 2. 8, he's fine. Tail gunners fire back. And they miss. He's done. It's coming after the same guy. Let's see if we can get somebody here. Miss. And here's where the dogfight cards would really come in handy. And they get a hit. 1. Roll against a 1. Oh, 2. Hangs on. Alright, so these guys are done. And they stay together. It's his turn. Just going to come after this fighter. Nine. 2 hits using an A. 5 and 3. 8. Shot down. Roll for bailout. He bails out, and evasion, and he evades. We have been very unlucky with rolling for those extra points. All right, so Soviets are up, and we'll roll for these two guys first. 1, 4 is 5. We'll roll for the next two. 6 and 10. And roll for these two. 6 and 5. Ugh, man, they're all joining up for the extra tail gunner. And their fighter, 6 and 6 is 12. And it's round 2. Roll for my guys, my 2 aces. The damage one first. So 8 and 8, 16. And 9 and 8, 17. And our 2 veterans. The top veteran will be the green. 6 and 8 is 14. And 7 and 7 is 14. All right, so he's got freedom of action. Might as well come down and attack this bomber here. Two, miss. Fires back. Miss. Alright. He's coming after this fighter. Let's try a different color die here. 11, 2 hits using a B. Two, 3, 5. Roll against a 5. And he flips. And he's done. All right. He's coming after him. 7, 1 hit. He's shot down. And it doesn't matter. He's green. So we only get the 2 points. He's done. So he's done. And he's coming here. 8, 2 hits using an A. 3, 7. Roll against a 7. 7, he's damaged. All right, on to round 3. They don't have any fighters left, so we'll roll for this damage guy first. 7 and 3 is 10. Stays right there. So the black will be the group of 2. 6, of course, 10. So they all join them just to give them some help. And 6, oh my gosh, they're all in the same hex. What a disastrous roll that was. All right. Roll for my 2 guys. The blue is the damage guy. 10, so he doesn't even get to participate. 5, 13. All right. So the A is the green. 6, 13. 7, 15. All right. So his turn is done. There's nothing he can do. This guy is coming after him. Miss. 2, 4, 6. So they get 6 shots back. Miss. Miss. And miss. All right, he's done. All right, he's going after the same guy. Seven, one hit with a B. And he's going to be shot down. 2, that's 9, nothing he can do. And they roll 6 die. 1 hit. 2 hits. 2 hits. 1, 2. Roll against the 2. 11. He's fine. All right, and our last guy is going to go after this damaged one. 9, 2 hits. Using an A. 3, 7, 9. He's done. All right, so they roll 5. Tail gunners. Miss. 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 All right, that's the end of combat. So we got slightly damaged. But we scored 4, 8, 10, 12 mission points. So 10, or I'm sorry, 2, 12. All right, so we're on our way back. We'll go diagonal. 10, flight card. Draw a named ace and they join the flight for the remainder of the mission. All right, that's a good one. We'll draw that if we come across an enemy. We'll go diagonal again. 9, 10. Changing the weather. Roll 1d6 for new weather. 6, heavy clouds. But we'll play our weather forecast. Change the weather anytime to the weather of your choice. We'll make it clear. And then we go in for a landing. And no one's damaged. Get a +1 so everyone lands safely. So we end up with 12 mission points. So with 12 mission points, I'm going to spend 10 to buy 2 campaign points. That'll be 5. So I've got 2 mission points left. And I'll just go ahead and bank them. Give me 9. And that's the end of mission 10. I'll come back and do a video for a roundup.